meet your Chicago Bulls. Starting at small forward, 6 feet 4 inches, number 35, Isaac Okoro. A 6'1" guard, number 30, Trey Jones. The other forward, standing 6'8", number 14, Manas Buzelis. A 6'10" center, number 9, Nikola Vucevic. A 6'8" guard, number 3, Josh Giddey. Your Chicago Bulls head coach is Billy Donovan. Let's hear it for your Chicago Bulls.
And now Washington starting group. Chris Middleton is out there with George. Then it's Coulibaly. Then it's Sarr. And it's McCollum in at the 1 spot. And for Chicago, Buzelis out there with Vucevic. Then it's Trey Jones. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Okoro in at the small forward. Well, we've seen some teams, Greg, stumble out of the gate to begin this season, still trying to find their footing, getting some traction.
And when you're not meeting expectations, the pressure ramps up. But as a team, you can't let it get to you, especially with time to turn things around.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
Pass to Sarr. Sarr sets the screen for Middleton. Back to Sarr. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Giddey after the basket by Washington. Jones with the screen on Sarr. Here's Buzelis. It's hauled in by George. Doris, it's been fun watching Keyshawn George start his career. And he had quite the journey to get here.
He certainly did. Consider, he was born in Switzerland. His dad is from Canada, but his dad played pro in Europe. George plays for a club team in France and then goes to the U.S. for college. It's sort of been a meandering and diverse hoops education.
Now, Okoro following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. 4 on the clock. Baseline J on the way. It's not going to go for him.
Oh, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Pass to George. Now here's McCollum. Good D by Jones.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there.
Crosses over, and there's Buzelis on the assist from Giddey.
And you gotta like watching Buzelis break down the defense, just taking what they give him.
Coulibaly finds McCollum. George with the screen on Jones. It's McCollum on the wing, defended by Jones. Puts it up from 17. McCollum, no good. The Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. On the basket by Jones.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. It's stolen by Vucevic. Fast break, Chicago. Okoro wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams. So for the Bulls, Williams, he's checked in for Okoro, and it's Kobe White in for Trey Jones. Then for the Wizards, Johnson, he's checked in for Chris Middleton, and Carlton Carrington subbed in for Coulibaly. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. It's George on the wing. Here's the lob to the hoop, and Sarr throws it down.
It's almost too easy for the rookie. Sarr, he just pops up and finishes off that lob.
There's a minute left in the first quarter. White looking around, and White slams it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And the Wizards with possession after the Bulls pick up 2. And it's Johnson penetrating, rebounded by Vucevic. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Again, Chicago.
And what stands out to me about White, he's confident but resourceful. He's going to find a way to help you win.
Here's Carrington. Nice ball movement by Washington. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Johnson right side. 6 on the shot clock. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
So on the floor for Washington, they've got Carlton Carrington, also Johnson out there. Gill is out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. And stolen by Whitmore. Pass to Champagnie. There's a screen. And here's Johnson outside. Tries again, and he sinks the layup.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort
to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And Brian Keeve wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So for the Bulls, Okoro, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Josh Giddey comes in for Dosunmu. And Jones subbed in for Kobe White. An efficient score, Kobe White effective with or great without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Here's Middleton, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Williams kicks to Okoro. Pass to Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. Over Carrington. Kicks it out to Jones. Williams a screen on McCollum. Jones finds Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the loss to the Raptors in Toronto.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
So for the Bulls, Vucevic comes in for Smith, and Buzelis subbed in for Williams. And then for Washington, Sars checked in for Whitmore, and Georgia subbed in for Carlton Carrington. Vucevic setting the pick for Buzelis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Wizards trail by 3. Song, the pass to McCollum. And here's Middleton. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Pass to Giddey. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played, and the Vucevic slams it in.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, legit threat to finish it with authority.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Now, Koulibaly. Here's Middleton. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. The Bulls leading by 3.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
The 11-footer. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big-time home court advantage here.
Some of the loudest fans in this league. It's like having a sixth man on the floor. Okay, switching gears. Let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings thus far.
Well, right now for Chicago, they've been one of the bigger disappointments so far in the early goings. Some people thought they might be an elite team, and we haven't seen that at all. But the good news is there's still plenty of room and time to turn it around.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, you have to like what we're seeing from Coby White.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Wizards trail by 3. They've got Vucevic. Josh Giddey is out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Middleton. Defense is right there. For the tie, it's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 rebounds in this game. So, Doris, after finishing last season with the second worst record in the NBA, the Wizards sliding to the number 6 pick in the lottery.
Listen, Kevin, obviously this is not ideal, but I don't consider in a deep draft this to be the worst case scenario. You have to be patient, continue to build the right way, and your player evaluation in the draft is absolutely critical.
The free throw drops for Buzelis. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Sarr with a screen on Giddey. Oh, trying for it. It's stolen by Vucevic. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Guys, back to you.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Middleton left side. KDB over the last several years, wins have been hard to come by for the Washington Wizards.
Kevin, it blows me away that this organization has not had a winning season since 2018, and they haven't won 50 games since 1979. Let's hope their young, inspiring draft picks are building into a good young core.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Jones against McCollum. Jones, no luck. Wizards trail by 5. Here's Middleton, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now, Buzelis, he's got 6, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And with the moment, let's check out the stats for Vucevic. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's averaging 15 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
Great positioning on the putback.
And when you ask the coaches about Sarr, they rave about his motor.
Giddey against Coulibaly. Here's Giddey, guarded closely. 5 on the clock. Jones, no one around him. And again, Chicago, no good. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Washington. They trail by 1. Pass to Middleton. Now Sarr. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Sarr's got 9.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Josh Giddey. Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. Carlton Carrington comes in for McCollum. There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Vucevic, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Vucevic has got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Out to the wing. Okoro finds Jones. Pass to White. Vucevic is screen on Coulibaly. Fires for 3. And it's Vucevic missing. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And a miss there on the triple. Here's White. And he uses the glass on the lane. That's now 8 points for Kobe White.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's the Bulls. They're up by 2. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for Washington, Cullen is out there with Carlton Carrington. Then there's Whitmore. Then it's Johnson. And it's Champagnie in at the 5. Wizards trail by 4. Here's Carrington. Pass to McCollum. Fires from deep. And it's White with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Smith with a screen on Johnson. Dosunmu's shot is off. Washington shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Kicks it out to McCollum. Johnson inside. He's guarded by Williams. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now Giddey. Here's White. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer. Good.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Wizards trail by 7. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Okoro, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Jones subbed in for Kobe White. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Brian Keefe was saying to the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Middleton looking it over. Fires the three. Giddey will pull it down. The Bulls leading by 7.
And you get the sense that guys are still trying to figure out how to guard Buzelis.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Buzelis. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8.
A really talented youngster. Mantas Buzelis comes from Lithuania, and they have a very rich basketball history there, and he's hoping to add to it.
So he gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game here. For the Wizards, this one's not looking good. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the 4th. Count it!
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Vucevic outside. And here is Okoro. Now Giddey. Jones outside. He's off from 3. Wizards trail by 7.
Every second counts now. They can't play around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Oh, huge basket from the big fella Sarr. This rookie is fearless.
Coulibaly against Giddey. Now Vucevic. From 12 feet, and that's in there.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
McCollum. Oh, good on the layup. Here's Buzelis. Defended by Middleton, and it's off.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
And when it matters most, the coach has the confidence that McCollum will deliver.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Trey Jones.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the strike there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
It misses. Now here's Giddey. So it's Chicago winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you later on.